I am 3 generations removed from bamboo. Uprooted from baobab, bred blood in the bayou, all my veins from the bush. I bleed a mix of bisop and coconut juice. But sun-kissed on the black side, got dissed on the backside. Ceremoniously soaked in sunblock at campsite, I couldn't risk blackening my backhand side. See, I was born tangled betwixt double Dutch ropes and tinikling sticks. A light-skinned black on that side, a dark-skinned mix on this, where light and dark were skinamies, and even kinks said, good hair, you ain't kin to me, so my kinky curls or silky naps were a telltale of incestuous enemies, so I cut it all off. End the battle of hair processing. No more war wounds like scalp burns and sweat-induced frizzies. No more black girl hair drama. I'm only rocking a good 2 inches of hair, right? And then, you have the right face to wear a short haircut. A compliment causing more awkwardness than confidence. See, by 10 years old, I was convinced I carried a carabao core, unpretty and fat, according to Filipino folklore. But the deep-fried thick chicken thighs chastised on my mama's side, on my daddy's side, reigned supreme, was the value size for a side of hips made hefty by black-eyed peas and mac and cheese. See, my opposites mixed but didn't always rhyme. They were coarse when blended, bitterly intertwined, like the nickname I gave my young biracial self. I'm a nigga Pino, when asked of cultural wealth. Though street slang and Tagalog lie sourly on my tongue, and no box exists to check that I am Filipino, black, and Chinese a fraction, I'm asked to pick a side, any side, just stay in one spot. My mixed up blurry lines makes folks uncomfortable in their box, so check this. Though born here of this mix in this mess of US, I feel more global South and much less wicked West. I usually prefer bare feet to bare ass and bare chest, belief in spirit and karma and Jesus much less, and I thank God for being blessed to breathe on both ancestral lands, because I learned that Filipinos ain't that different from Africans, and that we have a lot to learn from them about how to be okay with ourselves. In Conakry, I watched a woman saunter in 100-degree heat, head wrapped, figure covered in brightly printed batik, balancing fetus and baby and bisop in basket with more class, sass, and attraction than any celebrity clothing line could ever fashion. In Maguindanao, men share coconut and embrace in full-armed hugs. And I wept a bit for brothers back home still burdened by American social hang-ups. No need for terms like no homo to avoid being misunderstood. No disillusion that affection downgrades or diminishes manhood. Guinean ladies greet lip to lip as an offering of deep friendship, not sexual preference, nor secret pleasure, nor some society-made subversiveness. So few resources, but such freedom it seems to simply fucking be. Two lands first foreign to me highlight that my homeland is simply foreign to the concept of humans being. Reduce us black women to low standards for high ratings. Reduce Pinays to brides for male-ordered fantasy. Reduce our motherlands to famine, war, poverty, disease. You don't want to go there. Go to Europe. So much beauty in Paris. Well-practiced tactics keep us distracted from ourselves, disconnected, disinterested, even ashamed of ourselves. And listen, I don't mean to fashion some fairy tale. Philippine islands and African nations too know tragedy quite well. Roads rocky, water scarce, air thick, power limited, typhoons raging, resources raped, names erased, and gods replaced, but souls seem strong, resilient, like baobab. Yes, Guineans are much like Maguindanaoans, from balafons to kulintongs, from lapas to malongs, and every child in either village knows to whom and where she belongs. See, that's a comfort often lacking in this country. And yes, too, for mixed bloods and middle brown skin. So I done etched a zone of comfort along these beautifully blurred lines, spanning oceans and islands shaped like my deep-fried chicken thighs, kinky curls short, crowned proudly like bisop in basket balanced high, skin the color of coconut shell, and bamboo, my elongated spine. I am 3 generations removed from bamboo, uprooted from baobab, bred blood in the bayou, all my veins from the sweetest of the bush. I bleed a mix of bisop and coconut juice. Thank you. Smile and look pretty and you won't feel anything. Smile and look pretty and he won't know anything. Lipstick and high heels and purses so pretty. Funny, intelligent, kind-hearted, witty. All of the things that bring life joy so plenty. Smile and look pretty and you won't feel anything. Smile and look pretty and he won't know anything. Waiting for my ex to arrive to discuss some new arts production because after all, we are still colleagues. I'm at Lamek's Tea Bar, seated window side. I am scented in amber summer romance, smile outlined in lip gloss that's poppin'. Calf muscles brilliantly exposed by black and white fit just right pinstriped capris. My matching Kangol, it hugs the nerves that have crawled up into skull from coccyx. Here they crowd and conspire to seek and destroy that one stubborn nerve linking mind to heart, thought to feeling. But the cleverly hidden nerve pinches the back left side of skull with fingernails, chuckles when I buckle, mocks my attempt to maintain composure upon the arrival of my ex, whom I bitterly refer to as Pretender. Scorpion by nature, ever pretending his love wouldn't sting, that my heart wouldn't bleed. He baited his hook in the name of art. My Piscean heart, naive from the start, was captured, hostage to stocks of quixotic poetry warming me like island sunshine, mind quiet, body pliant, soul steadied, eyelids heavy. I couldn't see the change coming. Seductive, bedazzling, deceptive, suddenly Pretender's love morphed into a diamond-encrusted machete, made an incision to my sternum so delicate I mistook it for a kiss, misjudged the scar for a hickey. And now here at Lamek's Tea Bar, seated window side, while mine basks in backlash of love past, I glance at reflection, realize water wades an eyelash. I gasp, blink tears back, lower Kangol hap, gloss lips more as memory threatens downpour. And outdoors, outside window, a pink elephant appears. Now you've all heard of the pink elephant, yes? It's that taboo subject, the ugly truth that everyone in the room sees, yet no one dares to mention. Well, today, transparency disgracing magnitude, it leads Pretender inside. See, he finds comfort in pink elephant, in its allowance to ignore, its ability to seek and destroy his one stubborn nerve linking his mind to his hearts, his thoughts to his feelings. We're over. No attachment, no questions, no comment, no comma, period. Our pink elephant is that period, punctuating the perishing of this relationship, presses its feet onto my chest, traps its weight in my lungs, coils its trunk around my throat so tightly that beneath glossy lips, all my words are slaughtered. So mind, covered in Kangol, my mind fights to focus on whatever the hell this conversation entails. Teeth bite down on tongues bitter lacing, but body, my own body mocks this feigned resilience with sharp constriction, speaks an hour-long monologue in a foreign tongue of awkward, strained, contrived, for its entire being has been pierced, penetrated, then discarded by the diamond-encrusted machete that Pretender's love has become. Body sinking, eyes leaking, strategic layers quickly fleeting. So as we sit and he talks, I pray that as pink elephant, that period punctuating the perishing of our relationship suffocates me. And as the diamond-encrusted machete that love has become humiliates me, that Pretender whose mere presence debilitates me, I pray he is intoxicated by amber, tricked by glossy lips, distracted by calves, capris, and Kangols, because if in fact he sees through these layers to me, then he'll know I'm not nearly as well put together as my outfit. Smile and look pretty and you won't feel anything. Smile and look pretty and he won't know anything. Thank you. "4 years since I lost you to incarceration. Lost access, lost speed dial, lost 7 hours on any given Sunday brunch, turn dinner, turn happy hour, turn up, because we're never quite ready to say goodbye. I lost my reason to lose track of time. I'm tracking your time. 4 years since I lost you to prison. Lost the party is now starting. Lost the, oh, you missed my dad. He came to the show last night. Lost the wayward OG who mistook you for my pimp because I fondly refer to you as daddy. Daddy. A word echoing promise of parent to child, channeling endurance to go extra miles, go far, go wide, attach wings to her scapula. Good daddies let daughters know, yes, you can fly. I lost the maintenance man of my pinions, the mender of my net, no longer on call around the clock to repair breaks and leaks and clogs. I am doing my best to manage each disturbance without you. At times I try to rationalize that many have lost a parent to death, to disease, to drugs, to decision to never return. Many have lost a parent to things far more permanent than prison. And I remember my mother is still here. She's never left me. She is always exactly where I need her to be, yet none of these things make living in your absence any easier. I miss you. And my next visit is on the calendar, and I am tracking the time until you return. Thank you.